Our presentation relates to Aboriginal mental health in Canada. The purpose of this presentation is to promote awareness, wellness, and to reduce stigma. We will discuss the current state of Aboriginal mental health in Canada, factors affecting Aboriginal mental health, a reflection on Aboriginal healing practices, and ways we can promote awareness and wellness. Today, Canada's Indigenous population, including First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people, comprises 4.3% of the general population. Unfortunately, First Nations and Inuit communities experience mental health problems and their consequences, such as depression, anxiety, and suicide, at significantly higher rates than the general population of Canada. Did you know that suicide rates among Inuit youth are among the highest in the world, at 11 times the national average? Additionally, 30.4% of the Indigenous population of Canada have experienced major depression, and 26.1% confess suffering from chronic depression. Alcohol and substance abuse is also a concern, especially when the rate of heavy drinking for Aboriginals is 16%, which is double of the general population of 7.9%. So, what factors have contributed to the gap in health outcomes between Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal communities? Aboriginal communities rely heavily on their spirituality to promote holistic health and wellness. The utilization of healing practices promotes wellness amongst this population and are inclusive of the power of native herbal medicine and the presence of song, music, dance, and prayer within ceremonies. In addition, Aboriginal peoples value family, community, and the knowledge passed down from their elders. Because of colonization and government assimilation, Indigenous peoples of Canada have been impacted in many aspects of life. This includes access to healthcare and services, decreased socioeconomic conditions, and inequality among the Canadian population. The Aboriginal people of Canada have endured much hardship since the early 1900s, and needless to say, these instances were traumatic for these people. Residential schools were established by the Canadian government in an effort to assimilate the Aboriginal people into mainstream European culture, by forcing the Aboriginal peoples to abandon their cherished language, spirituality, traditions, and rituals. The children that were taken from their homes and forced into European practices were sexually, physically, and emotionally abused. There are studies which indicate much correlation between sexual-based trauma and psychosis. Also, the exposure to physical and mental abuse has been shown to demonstrate a higher probability of substance use. As well, different types of traumatic experience can result in different onsets of mental illnesses and the prevalence of suicide.
Created using Powtoon.